Howdy everybody. Today we have a bit of a treat. In the glass is the Cuvee Marius from Chateau Cibonne. Now, on the outset, there's a little bit of a conversation to be had. It says Chateau Cibonne. This is a producer that we know and love here at D&M called Clos. Clos was the name that kind of got started in the 1930s, as well as their very iconic "We have not changed things for 90 years" label. The Chateau Cibonne is more of a harken back to the fact that before there was Clos, there was another gentleman in the 1800s, Marius, who really kind of kept the flame of Cibonne alive. Now, Cibonne is a very ancient varietal. We can say at the very least that it came to the south of France from Italy, from right around the Lazio region. So this may be a varietal that has about 3,000 years of history in the Mediterranean basin. Now, the fun thing about this particular wine is it is from a single site planted very close to the sea, about 50 meters to 400 meters as it all goes together. And it's very old vines for what it is. It's about 60-year-old Cibonne vines that have been harvested as a separate lot, have been aged in a new 2,600 liter, so very large oak barrel foudre, and then kept in that barrel for about 24 months. As a result, you do kind of get that aspect of oak. There's unabashedly an oak element coming through here, but that also tells you this is a wine that could age quite well. It is also a wine that can go very well with a wide variety of foods. In addition to that kind of initial oak note coming through, there's some really nice kind of like orange. There's like that dried apricot. There's some really nice kind of saline, as well as what I would describe as best we can measure, a almost wet stone minerality. On the palate, you can tell this is just one of those wonderful, glorious rosés. There's some really nice kind of that orange, that apricot tone coming through. That oak is still present, but it kind of adds textural and wheat. In addition to that, you do get a nice kind of like lip-smacking saline edge that I think is just going to make you want to come back for a little bit more and then a little bit more after that. This is one of those rosés that, while not cheap, is quite delicious. And I think that if you have the time to wait a couple years, you will be very well rewarded. If you just have this sometime soon with some food with some depth and weight to it, you will also be a happy man, woman, and hopefully not child. I'm enjoying it. I hope you do too. Cheers, stay safe, and be well.